Oh god, I'm running out of time. Wait, isn't someone else running out of time as well? I believe it's you, Playmaker. You need to get to work, honestly. Although his opponent is preoccupied. Yeah, I don't really think that preoccupied. Okay, well, he's no longer that busy. I'm pretty sure that Gore just lost. Now, there are some attacks that still have to. The duel's almost over, and then some things will happen. Oh god. Anyway, how about we continue, because there's a hard deadline, and I'd really like to make sure I finish this. Mirror Force. So this is the card I was warned about. Link monsters can't be placed in defense position, making it easy prey for Mirror Force. Making it easy prey, yeah, sure. Kind of depends on the Link monster, if you ask me. Avaris planned from the start to destroy Gore's Link monsters. Yeah, I would destroy Gore's Link monsters too, because his Link monsters have to be dead. I am very, very competitive, even though I know that my skill level does not always back that up. I wish I had the skill to back up my personality, but I just don't really have that right now. But at least I can still get wins. I still get those. You guys have seen them. Your field's empty. Just like that. You may have wiped out all my monsters, but you can't wipe out my spirit. Well, someone can, apparently. Round 1 went to you. But this duel isn't going to the store card. What, store cards? Okay, alright, listen, Brain, we have to get to work. Round 1 went to you. But this duel isn't going to the scorecards. I mashed my circuit. Link summon. Link for Goki the Giant Ogre. In my past duels, I only cared about making huge comebacks, cause that was what my littlest fans loved. But sometimes it didn't work out, and I'd get that L. Well, I still think you take L's better than a certain someone. Now, did you take one of your L's in the best way? No, but I mean, it was relatively less damaging in comparison to someone that can't take the L. He knows who he is, even if he's not going to say it. But this is one match I can't afford to lose. Not if I want to save Link Brains from you thugs. Link Brains will be saved, but, I mean, unfortunately, Revolver has to win because the script said so. This is what I just realized. For once in my life, I have to duel for myself. Not for you, your mama, or your mama's mama. I'm going to duel my duel and get that W over you. Is that the kind of language kids are using these days? Dear God. No, please, no, I'm still young, I swear. My, that was quite the lovely speech. Delusional, but lovely. I'm enjoying the sarcasm. Really, I love it. Now my brain can stop being fucked over by one man's delusions, that would be great. That would be great. Yes, I'm purifying my brain. I'm cleansing it. I must cleanse my brain of all sins. Whatever hope you had, you'll learn how misguided you were. You said you wanted to fight your fight. You were never in this fight to begin with. I Link summon Link 4 Burl Sword Dragon. I never expected to summon this against you, but you unexpectedly produced a smidgen of opposition. So to reward your competence, I'll wipe you off the face of this realm. Burl Sword Dragon, attack Goki the Giant Ogre. Let him feel your steel. Burl Sword Slash! I can't scream too loud anymore because it's so dark. Gore's still standing. He's still in this duel. No, he may be on his feet, but he doesn't have any life points left. Well, Playmaker, it looks like it's the end of the line for me. It is the end of the line, isn't it? But not our mission. Thanks to you, we now know the identity of Varsa's secret card. Put that info to good use. It appears that you and I are the only two duelists remaining in Link Vrains. But there's only room in this world for one of us. Oh dear, harsh. Episode 3. Varus, the time for our rematch has come. Yes, and only one of us will be left standing. And it won't be you. Yusaku, you have to defeat Varus. Not only to save Link Vrains, but also to save my brother. Your brother deserves more lines. Varus is the only one who knows what happened a decade ago, so he holds the key to saving him. You have to knock the truth out of Varus, Yusaku. We literally have to duel in all this garbage. Get it? Litter? Yeah, got it. You once said that your only goal was to destroy the Ignis. I knew you were evil, but I never thought you were insane. I see. Well, the two aren't always mutually exclusive. He can be both. But I do think that Revolver deserves more respect, at the very least. He seems like a better leader than some people I know. Or have heard of, at least. I don't vote for cult leaders. Anyway, moving on. You'd rather destroy the network than allow one single Ignis to survive? One single Ignis surviving is exactly why you went through hell. Because the Ignis will do far worse than this. And that's because of lightning, though. It's all lightning's fault, really. Which do you think is worse? The end of Link reigns or the end of all humanity? Hard to say. Sometimes I don't think that the end of humanity would be all that bad. Sometimes I would actually be grateful if a meteor just hit. You know? Okay, I won't talk like that. I don't think YouTube would appreciate it. But, well, let's just say I've had my moments. And I've taken my meds today. And if I ever lose access to them, especially after I no longer have anyone to support me, except for myself, no medication, I will go fucking insane. It will scar someone out there. I'm not sure if it will be multiple people, but hold on a second. Listen, this presidency has done a lot to me, but I'm sure I will survive. I'm sure I will be fine. I'm sure I will somehow make it. But sometimes I really do feel like it would be better if we just didn't exist. Sometimes I feel like all of humanity dying would actually be better than anything else. And why would I be okay if all of humanity died? Because my ideal death is just death. Death. Not a near-death experience. No room for that. Just a death. My ideal death is death as dead as possible. As dead as possible. That is my ideal death. Being as dead as possible. No room for a near-death experience. No. Only death in the most deadly of ways. A meteor striking would definitely be very effective. But I don't actually want to die. I actually want to live. And that is part of my problem. Because someone is getting in the way of that. Someone would rather I not be alive. Well, too bad, because humanity will keep fighting. We will keep fighting. So let's go! I used to only duel for myself. But this time, I'm also fighting for Gore and Blue Angel. And I duel for all the Knights of Hanoi. And they will push me to victory. I read the script. Let's speed duel! You're up, Varus. Summon your best monster so I can knock him out. You're not dueling, Believe me, I will. Playmaker, have you ever asked that infuriating Ignis why it's on the run from the Knights of Hanoi? Because obviously the Knights of Hanoi want him dead. I'm not sure if Playmaker is clueless about this. Because I prefer not to be deleted, obviously. I would like to stay alive, you know? He said he lost his memories. He doesn't remember why you're pursuing him. And let me guess, you just believed him? Before you arrived on the scene, I was mere moments away from capturing that Ignis. I may have failed, but not entirely. I captured most of its data. And data that I thoroughly processed and analyzed, and here's what I found to be quite interesting. And none of the data contained its memory files. In other words, that Ignis has all its memories. Did you just... let Yusaku know what you're hiding. Tell him that Ignis's code is IGN 006, meaning it was created based on the 6th test subject. The 6th test subject in the lost incident was you, Playmaker. What? Oh God. You and the other children were guinea pigs for my father's project to create an AI with free will. Every duel you fought, every meal you missed, that Ignis was watching you the whole time. That sounds creepy. Observing and analyzing you, but never interfering. The Ignis grew and mastered much... Hold on. The Ignis grew and matured much faster than we expected. They even constructed their own world where only the Ignis could live. Known as the Cyberse. The Cyberse? But your Ignis hid the Cyberse before I could destroy it. You knew none of this, did you, Playmaker? That Ignis has been lying to you all this time. It knew who you were the moment you met. If an AI is capable of lying, what more can it do? What other threats are they concealing from us? No human on Earth must make the foolish mistake of trusting the Ignis. Don't be that fool, Playmaker. Destroy that Ignis. Dude, calm down and be patient. God. No, don't listen to him. I wasn't lying to you. I mean, maybe it's the technical definition. Okay, look, here's the deal. Here's the deal. When I was on the 1 a.m., I couldn't trust anybody. When I was on the lam, I couldn't trust anybody. Or is that supposed to say run? Okay, look, here's the deal. When I was on the run, I couldn't trust anybody. So when you locked me up in your dual disc, I thought you were another one of the bad guys. And by the time I figured out that you were sorta kinda okay, it was too late to say anything. But you did deceive your friend. Well... Whoever said he was my friend? The plot? Oh, wait a minute. Are you saying that you... Well, I'm not going to say it's wrong or anything, but... That's okay to confess. No, not like this. Come on, buddy. your best option is to remain silent, even though I believe that you're incapable of doing that. Oh, oh, Trump's best option is to remain silent, even though I believe that he's incapable of doing that. My lips are sealed. I think I might be capable of that, but I'm not sure. Saying your lips are sealed means your lips aren't sealed. Depends what your lips are sealed about. Touche. Whether this Ignis tricks me or not, I won't let you destroy Link Brains. Very well. After I defeat you, I will finish off that Ignis. I'm running out of time. Guys, give me a second. I need to drink something before I start the next video.